Hell no. No way people gonna be all in my business like that. Hell freaking no. Hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's me, your favorite girl, Miss Berizzy of BERIZZYs Closet. And if you don't know, BERIZZYs Closet is an online boutique that sells female clothes from a size small all the way up to a size 4XL. So please head on over there, check me out, and shop till your heart contents. But let's get right into the video for today. So I know you're seeing a different background like where you're at. Yes, I'm in a hotel. I came for a wedding and I was like, I have to work, okay? I haven't posted in a while, so I have to work, and I love doing sit down videos now. So guys, watch out, you're going to be getting a lot of that, okay? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the power of silence, how to move hush hush. I know a lot of us love to share, including myself. I've been guilty of oversharing a couple of times. My husband would be like, you share too much. Or I would even sit down and be like, should I have said that and all? But guys, guess what? We ain't judging over here. And, we learn as we go, okay? Learning is a constant thing. It's going to keep evolving and all. What I know now and what I'll know later, it keeps changing. So yes, I decided that, okay, since I've been reflecting on this, let me not keep this information to myself. Let me come on here and share with you, my people, because you know what? I love you all, okay? So now let's dive into this topic. Let me tell you things that you should always keep hush hush. The first thing on my list is your plans. This can be your relationship, traveling, pregnancy, a couple of things. Your plans, things that you're planning. Sometimes I know, we want to share it and, just get inputs and all. But one thing I've learned over the years is that having too many inputs in your business, trust me, sometimes it causes it to crash. I know it's nice to talk to the right people. I would not tell you not to do that. But guys, you have to know who you talk with, and you have to limit the amount of people you share your plans with. Let this be between you and God most of the time. Then you can add your spouse, maybe your parents, and very, very close friends that you can rely on. Not just anyone called friend, but the ones you can rely on and count on. But guys, try to make your plans very private as best as possible. Let your result say it. The next one is relationship. I know that's the biggest thing and all. But guys, listen, with relationship, especially if you're in a talking phase, with somebody and all that good stuff, it's nice, to keep it hush hush, because as an African, speaking from my side right now, people like to judge. They'll count the number of people, that has been toasting you, trying to date you or dating you. And then when it doesn't work out, or maybe you get into an argument with them, they will use it against you. So always try to keep, your dating, who you're dating, who you're talking to, a little harsh, especially in the beginning, I'm not saying you have to be so secretive, because sometimes revealing it to, your close circle of friends or, people can save you, because some of these men are community properties, or some of these women, they are community properties. So you want to be safe than sorry. But what I would say is, in that initial stage wherein you guys are getting to know each other, you guys are just, working towards something, try your best to keep it hush hush, okay? Know the person, make sure you're sure before you go public. You don't want to be going public with everyone, every Tom, Dick and Harry, and I mean, people are gonna start counting for you. So try your best to keep that hush hush. The next thing you have to keep private, or that is better, it's your sex life and your body count. With body count, it goes back to my previous point, with people counting for you, and also your sex life. Guys, I know sometimes we want to talk about it. I'm somebody that is very open-minded and can be a little bit erotic, but guys, not to the public, okay? I would never speak of my sex life publicly or with family like that. Nah, maybe once in a while, just a little bit, maybe something in general, especially, with a friend or so, but it has to be general. My sex life, especially with my husband, guys, come on, I'm married. Like, that is our intimate stuff. Like, that is our personal stuff. Saying it is just like standing naked in front of people. Because when you say, people are just gonna start visualizing it. So what's the difference? So that is another thing I'll say. Try your best to be silent about it. You don't need to tell the world your business. Try your best to keep your sex life, your body count, who you slept with, who slept with you. Try to keep it, hush. I know, that's why I said sometimes it's good to share, but you have to know with who and what you're sharing, because sometimes it might help you, with those community people, but guys, you have to make sure you know who you're dealing with, who you're staying with. Like, just know who you're rolling with. You just don't just encourage any Tom, Dick, and Harry into your circle now. So please, okay, try to keep that hush, hush. Thank you. The next thing also is about relationship. It's relationship issues, guys. I'm guilty a little bit of this because sometimes when I have an argument, I want to call my friends and cry my eyes out and just say stuff, or maybe a few close, but guys, trust me, I know sometimes talking about things, airing things out is good, but you have to really try your best to keep your relationship issues on the low. This is one thing you gotta know. There's no perfect relationship, whether it's marriage, whether it's just random dating, whether it's even just with friends. It always comes with issue, because at one point or the other, you guys are going to agree to disagree. That is just human nature. That is just life. So that is something you gotta keep hush hush, and most especially keep it out of social media, because most of these things I'm saying, social media is like the bigger picture that you need to really, really keep it away from. My relationship, my marriage, I stay away from social media with it, because what? Hell no. No way people gonna be all in my business like that. Hell freaking no. Please, you gotta keep your issues to yourself. Pray about it. If you really need to talk about it, go to a counselor. I know you might have that best friend that you want to tell something, especially if they're going through something similar, but you gotta be, diplomatic about it these days. You have to be, you just have to know what you're sharing. Don't overshare. Like I said, I've been guilty, but it's something my husband and I sat down and talked about, and he helped me see the other side of it, to limit it. Sometimes it's not like, even when you tell people they share it with another person, it's like they mean harm to you. Maybe they'll just be having a privileged conversation. It's like, oh, this person is going through like this. Oh, I feel so bad for them. And brrr, another person will run with your matter like CNN. In fact, they will be worse than CNN, trust me. They will run with your matter and just take it where it's not even going. And with information going from word of mouth, it's sure to get lost in translation. So that is something you don't want to. You don't want all those feedbacks and negativity into your relationship. Whenever you're having issues with your spouse, try your best to talk it out with your spouse. That's the best person. If you feel like they're not listening and it has gotten to that really, really part that you guys cannot handle it, you might try to get your parents or your godparents involved, but if it's still not working, get a counselor. That will be the last year. And if it's not working, it's okay. Let everyone go their way, okay? It's not a do or die affair. So that's another thing. Your relationship issues, try to keep it hush, hush. Thank you. Next up is your friend's business with your partner. Like I said, this goes back again to my previous point, like, sharing with friends. Some people just cannot keep things to themselves, and they want that safe space to be able to communicate stuff. And they come to you as a friend and tell you their business, and then you now try to use it to make it as a topic with your spouse, your significant other, or another friend. That is so not cool. That is so not cool. There are some things you can discuss with your husband or your wife, but there are some things that, if somebody tells you those stuff in confidence, you have to keep it like that. My husband and I sometimes will argue about this. He's like, but we're one. I'm like, yeah, but if we were one, they would have called you and told you the same thing they told me. But some of those things is personal to them. And as much as we're in love, we're married, we are our own individuals. So everybody, has their own connections with people. So I have to respect that. I do not tell my husband my friend's business, and I don't want him telling me his friend's businesses either. You know, of course we'll just like we'll just my husband and I we'll just properly, but not on my friends, or you know, like something personal that was said to me, I don't discuss it with him, you know, because come on now, we're all humans. It is what it is. So please, your friend's business, your extended family issues and all, some of it you gotta keep it hush hush, okay? It's not everything that is topic or trend, so keep it on the low, okay? The next topic is your income, how much you make. Guys, that's classified. In America, I'll say it's highly classified information. Yes, it's a classified information. You gotta keep your income to yourself. I mean, if it's not for tax purposes or you know with the government, it's nobody's business. Okay, how much you make, how much you don't make, nah. Okay, you gotta keep that on a low, because once you start putting all that business out there, that's how a lot of people are gonna start assessing you. Maybe some people thought you were making so much more and you're making less. They will start, you know, reducing your respect or your thing with them, like, so nah, it's not it's not anybody's business. It's none of their business. And packaging, making yourself, you know, the way you feel like you want to be seen, it's okay. Your income does not have to be the main reason for that, okay? Your tax bracket, your zip code is none of their businesses. Keep that on the hush hush, okay? Keep that on the low. Don't tell your income outside. I mean, you can tell it to your spouse, you know, that's your man, that's after God, that's your spouse, that's the next person, you know. You guys are intimate, and also there are certain things you have to discuss. Finance is something, you know, in marriage and relationship is very, very important. So don't keep that information from your spouse, you know, but don't disclose it to who it doesn't concern. Sometimes even your parents, it doesn't matter. You do not need to, you know, start explaining your income, how much you make, how much you're not making, and all. I know sometimes it's necessary. So in life, I'll always say find a balance, okay? Weigh your pros and cons. If saying it is gonna help me get more, good for you. But if saying it is gonna make me be perceived in a different way, it's not anybody's business. I'm not gonna disclose it with you. How much I make, how much I had, it's none of your business, okay? Keep it on a hush hush and on a low profile. Next up, especially this one is mostly for social media. Your emotions. Try to control your emotions, man. If you're happy, if you're sad, it's not social media's business to make you happy or to make you sad. That power relies on your own palm. It's in your hands. God gave it to you, okay? Situations are gonna come. It's not every day we're gonna have it golden and rosy and all, but don't make social media your dumping ground for your emotions. No, don't make it, you know, when you're sad, the best you can do sometimes, stay at home, pray, sleep about it, talk about it, you know. If it's going bad, you can always seek counseling or find a very close confidant. But please, your emotions, when you're happy today, you are telling the world. When you're sad today, you're telling the world. Listen, that pity party you're seeking, it's not going to do anything for you, okay? It's not, you know. But I understand, like, if you're going through something, you feel like people are not listening, it's okay. Then you can, like, verbalize it. Especially if you're going, like, you're being suicidal and all that stuff. It's okay to come out and scream for help. Let the world come to your rescue. But, guys, even when you scream for help, okay, be selective, be discerning about who you share your personal problems with. Some people just want to know your emotion, your problem for content or for something that they can discuss later on, okay? That is why I'm so not impressed when people come out and put all their lives on social media. I mean, I'm just not the type, you know. Maybe back in the days I might have done it, but I don't think so, because I try to keep my business to myself. So social media is not your therapy center. Go get a therapist. Go get a good confidant. You know, find the thing that genuinely makes you happy, okay? It's nice to share some of it, but not all the time, okay? That's my own take. Last thing on this list today is the help you render to people. It is not a news broadcast, okay? Of course, there are some cases I know you're gonna jump and say, "Oh, but when they share, it's gonna help bring." I understand there are some scenarios. There's always exceptions. But guys, if you give somebody one pack of gai, if you give somebody a pack of biscuit, must you tell everyone? This life, everybody's going through something at one time or another, except you're dead. And even when you're dead, you're going through something because that body's decomposing. But guys, people will be going through things, okay? There are people that are gonna need more, you know, like, come on. Helping others is a blessing, not just to them, but to you. I don't know about other people, but whenever I give, trust me, guys, I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like 10,000 sins have been lifted off of me. So that is typically how I feel when I give. So coming to broadcast it, sometimes my husband is mad at me because sometimes he finds out stuff and be like, "Oh, so you're helping this person, or you were doing this for this person and I didn't even know." I'm like, "I'm sorry, babes. It's just, you know, it's just how I am. Some things I just let it slide like that. You know, when I help you, I know God is seeing. He's the one that matters. He's the one whose opinion matters to me. So please, I'm not gonna kill myself." But yeah, when you're helping somebody, when you're helping a friend, please don't use it against them. Please don't use it for publicity. Please, 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 please. Try to keep it hush hush. Come on now, gotta keep it on the low, okay? Well guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you've stayed to the end of this video, guys, tell me that you didn't learn something from me. Tell me that you didn't take away something, because right now my content is to share, give meaning to you, okay? Like, I don't want you to just watch my video and watch it for content. I want you to gain something, learn something, and, you know, be filled with the content I'm putting out. That's the intention out behind my content. So please, if you've seen it till this part, come and subscribe now, okay? Don't you want to keep seeing this beautiful face? So please, and until next time, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.